Search for the reason why.
Last time we saw Passmark, he was stuck in Mesh with limited quantities of sugar. Where will he go from there? Let's find out.
To a city shining white.
Wow. I remain perpetually amused by the fact that on the Alstems, as well as the Class 2000s, you can open the train doors before the trains come to a halt. In fact, on the Class 2000s, I think you can open them while the train's still moving, which is not exactly great. Bombardiers make you wait, and Stadlers just beep at you for 5 seconds uselessly. Anyway, this place, middle of fucking nowhere. Okay, I think this is the Bärchen levels of gloominess of an underpass. My god, it's fucking cold and dank down here as well. Oh, I would not want to have to use the station on a daily basis. Yeah, not gonna go there. Future Marks, can you find some passenger numbers on this place? Because I want to see some.
I would Passmark, but at the time I edited this, StatX website is f***ed.
Thank you, Future Marks. Very cool. This is what much of the north is like, though. Lots of greenery with smaller villages. And we haven't even reached the proper north yet. That's only going to be in the next part, I think. And already we're starting to see it.
Search for the reason why.
It is very nice here, though. I mean, I wouldn't want to live here because I don't exactly enjoy living in the middle of nowhere. But nice it is. Thank you, bus, for ruining my audio. Mobile signal is rubbish up here as well, so I have to use the good old-fashioned method of finding the timetables. Okay, we have 24 minutes until the ostensible arrival of the train. Use of the word ostensible because I don't want to predict anything, especially with the kicking that L10 received yesterday. Oh no, I just gave it away. It's today. I filmed all of this in one day. Trust me. Future Mark, edit that out, please. Interestingly enough, although you probably wouldn't expect it from a place like, well, this, there did actually used to be an old railway running from here over to La Rochette. I think it was narrow gauge, like 1000 millimeter gauge, as opposed to the common standard today, which is 1435 millimeter, unless you're in a former Soviet country, which I think has now been converted into either walking or cycling trails. So there's that. We're gonna have an old railway bonanza later this part and also in the next parts. But for now, that's just a fun tidbit. By the way, I'll link in the description of this video, if I remember. If not, please remind me. A website with a lovely map of all the Luxembourg abandoned railways, which lets you see where all of them are relative to each other, which is really interesting to look at. Interestingly enough, all of the trains used in promotional material are Stadlers. Probably because they're the nicest trains that the CFL has, although the Alstons are pretty nice in and of themselves. They're definitely the most modern ones, though, until the new Alstom Credius streams come in, but that's not going to be for at least another 3 years, I'm going to say.
Calling, but I won't let you in.
Hammerberg, a town known for two things: a castle and a tire factory. Station is fucking depressing as fuck. 2 slabs of concrete, gloomy underpass, under a bridge. Station building. I've seen better. It's not bright red though. However, what I want to do now is to make my way up north a bit towards the direction of Sheeran. Might even walk all the way to Sheeran, I don't know, but whatever the case, if we follow these tracks, there's something along there that we might want to see. That right there, which you can't really see, but I'll try to get a better look for you. It's part of the old Pétonge line that we saw a couple times already. First when we went to Pétonge, no, first when we went to Kleinbetting and then when we went to Pétonge. Continues up here. However, what's interesting about this part of it is that not only it's fairly well preserved, as you can see, well, as you will be able to see if I can find somewhere to get a better view, but it's still in use today because although it is a little bit busted up, the parts of it that are still okay lead all the way down to the steel plant over there in Bissen. So I think it still gets used by cargo trains sometimes. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. Here it is. Over there on the far side are the 2 passenger lines, and over here is that cargo line. You can also see that it doesn't have a catenary power wire above it, while the 2 passenger lines do. Yeah, it is quite nice up here. Right, I'm blocking a cycle path. Let's not do that. I'm actually kind of amazed that you can get this close to the track. Yeah, over there, there's some fencing by the side, but here there's nothing. So someone enterprising could climb up there and seriously fuck up the line for at least a good half an hour. Please don't do that if you're watching this video. That is very, very stupid indeed. Thank you. Oh, well, this is a first. A level crossing for humans. Sheeran Station. And I think I'm gonna miss that train. Yep, GG. Speedy train. RBS time. This little bit of track here is probably the last, for crying out loud, probably the last vestige of the abandoned lines that used to come from Diekirch. There's actually 2. One that I've talked about in the past, the Sauerlin, the one that went from Diekirch down to Echternach and then to Koven and Wasserbillig. But there's another one known as the Benny line, which used to go up here from Diekirch up to Vianden, which doesn't have train services at all these days. History. So that's this segment of Line 10 done. However, we're not even close to being done with the big trek north. In fact, I'd say we're slightly past halfway, but we still have a lot of work to do tomorrow and on Sunday for the grand finale. I'll see you next time.
Brr, brr,